really should be trying to clear my damn folder, but I keep coming across other videos, and it's cool. I mean, I'm sitting here doing them, you know, so I'm not adding them. I'm not adding them to my folder, so they're not increasing in number, but still, you know, guys, stop making these really good videos that I gotta speak on, you know. But let me see this channel here. A different perspective. He's got almost 94,000 subscribers. Cute Spanish chick can't figure out why she's been single for 4 years. Her fans went in on her. And you saw the, you know, the title. Link is in the description below. Mark here with Honey Badger, no care. Oh, speaking of, really recap really quick on my previous video to about MTR, about the Filipina. I did write a long paragraph, you know, on his with my real account. I should have done that from my this account, you know. But I mean, I already know it's going to piss off a lot of people. I know it's going to piss off a lot of people, and a lot of Filipinos too. But I mean, I'm serious. It's what I'm saying is true, because it's a joke. It literally is a joke. Growing up, it is a joke. Back home, it is something everyone knows about. I mean, Jesus Christ, even angry cops even makes jokes about it. A lot of veterans and military make jokes about it, about these soldiers going overseas and ended up coming back with these foreign wives, mostly Asian wives, and they end up dumping you after they become American. They end up cheating on you so they can upgrade and dumping you. It's not, everybody knows about this. This wouldn't be such a joke on even angry cops, and I mean, oh my God, they talk about this on a whole bunch of fucking channels out there. Everyone knows about this, so I don't know why anybody would get mad about me telling the truth, because it's the truth. It's like, you know, if I'm lying, why is it that there are so many channels that talk about it? Even movies talk about it. Anyway, let's get into this one. This Latina doesn't even know why in the world she's single after 4 years. All right, let's get into this.
What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to A Different Perspective. Y'all, today we got a video that I came across not too long ago on the TikTok, right? And this young lady here is perplexed as to why she is beautiful and single. Let's see if we can dissect this content and find out for ourselves why we may think that this woman is single. What is her issue? Is she displaying it on screen? Let's find out. There's going to be some follow-up videos of stuff that she addressed in regards to what people were saying in the comments of her videos.
I don't care about the recap stuff of her responses and everything, because no, there doesn't need to be anything said.
I'm going to check those out as well, so make sure y'all stay tuned. But let's get to it.
My question is, why are these beautiful women single, bro? Why the fuck am I single, bro? Why the fuck am I single? Guys, I've been single. I'm gonna be single. Oh my God. I'm gonna be single for 4 fucking years now. In a few months, bitch. I haven't had a boyfriend, like, officially. No, dude. And I just think about it and I look at myself and I'm like...
Let's keep going. You hear the way she's talking, right? Now, mind you, I talk that way when I'm around my friends and things like that and whatever. But you also got to realize I grew up old school. Whatever happened to being ladies and gentlemen? Now, mind you, I do curse on this channel, but I'm not here to be, I mean, Kevin Samuels even curses. And that man's a freaking, millionaire and dresses in expensive suits and things like that, but even he curses. So, let's keep going, because he says something about it.
Bitch, you're fucking pretty, bitch. Like, I'm not trying to sound like, you know, I'm egoistic or whatever, but...
Egotistical?
Like, dude, I'm.
What was that word she just used? Instead of egotistic, she said ego.
It's not even egotistic, it's egotistical. Sorry, I'm being a word Nazi here, but...
Okay.
No, I'm egoistic or whatever. But, like, dude, I'm pretty, a bitch. I got an ass.
You may be Latina, but that's not an ass. That's not an ass. For one, you're hunched over. Look at the way you're standing. You're not standing straight up to have an ass. And two, I mean, are you wearing heels? Because, see, there are women who only have an ass when they're in heels. But that's not an ass. Nah.
That's what she called an ass. I would hate to see what she called flat.
Yeah, that's not an ass. Sorry.
Look, that's not what we're here.
Bitch, I got my own place. I make my own money. I cook. I clean. I do señora shit, and I'm not even a fucking señora. Like, I got long hair.
I know what a lot of you guys are thinking right now. Y'all are thinking, man, she sure does swear a lot. She curses a lot. She curses like a sailor. And she has masculine energy.
That's the thing. She may be in a dress and she may be feminine as far as the way she looks, but she has masculine energy. Yeah, I haven't heard it put like that, but yeah, there you go. He's right. She's got masculine energy, and again, sorry, but a guy doesn't want to be with a dude. I mean, she may be feminine in the way she looks. She ain't feminine anywhere else. She doesn't have any feminine energy.
About some bro. I can't stand when females say bro. I can't stand when females use that word, especially when they're talking to men. Like bro. I can't stand when females overly use that word bro. It doesn't sound right to me coming out of a female's mouth, to be honest with you. When they say that word bro. It sounds very, very masculine.
She's no lady, right?
But
she's not even really a woman. I mean, she's masculine.
Just me. I could be wrong, but that's just me. I don't care.
I'm Latina. I got a good personality. I'm funny. Sometimes
You're self-proclaimed funny.
I got an attitude, but I'm not like crazy.
She says sometimes she got an attitude. My question is,
No, you got a lot of attitude, which kind of borders along on the lines of crazy.
can she control her attitude when it appears, when it shows up?
Is it that hard? Like, is it that hard finding a good, genuine person?
I bet you good, genuine men approach her all the time and she turns them away.
Like most of the women that look like this. Most of the women that look like this, oh yeah, they will turn a good, genuine man away. No. We just want a good man. No, you don't. Get the hell out of here with that shit.
I bet you that.
Fuck, bro. Am I gonna be single forever?
Well, I mean, you gotta realize if you're posting this online, so this must mean that we're talking about men that you actually encounter in IRL, in real life. So if you're single now and you've been single for like almost 4 years, then that means it's you.
No mames, güey. Tal vez me voy a morir sin nadie. Fuck, guys, I'm kind of freaking out. Like, is it that fucking hard, bitch?
You know, when I see stuff like this has me thinking about, so many women that be like, oh, men choose who they marry. Men choose who they marry. But the woman has to first select the guy to be her man in order for him to select her for marriage.
Yep.
Right? Because too often do you hear a lot of women saying, oh, I've had many guys propose to me. They did this, they did that. But if you're able to turn them down, then who's the one really doing the selecting? Men don't choose who they marry. They ask the one who has selected them first.
Yep. Again, this ain't caveman times where the men are out there just hitting a woman over the head with a club and taking her back to the cave. Women have the choice.
Because if a woman can say no, then that's not the man choosing, is it?
Nope.
I just wanted to throw that in there because I feel like we might be seeing that type of behavior with this person here.
Anyways, I'm gonna go cry.
I'm gonna go cry.
Alright, y'all, so let's see what the people in her comment section have to say.
You guys really think that I sit down and I fucking cuss and I do all of this all the time? I don't do this all the time. It's just for the video. I cuss sometimes. I cuss when I'm by myself, and I cuss when I'm with my friends sometimes. But I don't fucking cuss on a date, and I don't cuss like that, like with my significant other. Yeah, like once in a while I'll be like, fuck, you know, but.
Yeah, see, I'm sorry. I don't do that when I'm on a date or anything like that or whatever. But on my videos I do. Because, I'm sorry, this is just, again, no presentation, no, this is just me talking. This is just what this is. So if I'm going to be a gentleman, then I'm going to be a gentleman. But these videos are meant to basically be real. To basically, get down to the real nitty gritty, get down in the trenches. That's the point of these videos. But she seems to be putting these out as though this is a, like advertising. Like she's trying to advertise for herself. Well, if you're advertising for you, then maybe you should kind of tone it down. See, I'm not advertising. I'm just talking about subjects on here. I'm not out here. These videos that I'm making aren't advertising for me to look for a date. No. But apparently hers are. So, yeah, you would think you would kind of tone it down for your videos, but obviously you're not.
But I'm not like, oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, no mames, way. Like, on a date. Like.
Yeah, I believe her. I'm gonna be honest, I don't.
Nah.
I don't. I feel like who she's showing us on camera is probably who she is in person. There's nothing wrong with that. Be yourself.
No, yeah, right. As I said, when I'm like, as I said, the person that I am in these videos, this is me down in the trenches. It's kind of like if, getting into a situation, you need to fit the situation of what comes up. But this, as far as what I put out here on these videos, as I said, this is me being down in the trenches as far as trying to put a message out there on purpose. But as far as being who I really am outside of these videos and everything else, no, that isn't who I am. But again, she's advertising for a date. She's promoting, she's advertising. She's asking, for a date. So this isn't like talking about, like doing a movie review or something. Excuse me. No, she's talking about herself here. So yeah, if this is what you're promoting for yourself, about yourself, then yeah, this has got to be you. My videos are about the subject I'm talking about. They're not promoting or self-promotion for me, trying to look for a date or something like that. No.
Be the best version of yourself. But I honestly feel like she doesn't pay it no attention. Those words are so embedded in her vocabulary that they probably just come out very natural for her when she's out with a guy, out with her friends, whatever it may be. The only time she probably actually really tries to restrain herself from cursing is around her parents, around family, try to be respectful. But other than that, she probably not paying too much attention. And I could be wrong. That's
just not who I am. But yeah, I could be classy, okay? Girl.
She said,
excuse me? You pulled a Cardi B when you just said you could be classy? Okay.
I could be classy, and then she did that little, that's not classy.
Thank you.
That Cardi B noise you just made is the opposite.
Right, that's ghetto hoe. That is not classy.
Opposite of classy.
Thank you.
Girl, on a date. Like, that's just not who I am. But yeah, I could be classy, okay? Girl, you should know this by now. Girls have multiple personalities. If you did.
And this is the modern woman of why men are backing away. Y'all are allowed to have multiple personalities and be emotional and all the other bull that y'all throw out there now that we're supposed to just accept. Well, again, men over the age of 35 are not accepting that anymore. We're not. And we can accept it as far as taking you out on a date every so often or something like that or whatever. But as far as relationship, as far as marriage, as far as having kids with you, yeah, no, we are not putting up with that crap anymore. Y'all have become so independent that y'all have now become basically men. And we're not trying to settle down with men.
Yeah, no. Okay.
She cute or whatever, but she said girls have multiple personalities. Like
that's a good thing. No.
And I don't want your dusty ass fucking brothers either, so.
Then she goes on to disrespect this woman that is kind of giving her an idea of why it is that she may be single. Like, you curse a lot.
Right, so I had made a video saying that I was single for 4 years, right? And like a bunch of men, you guys can already imagine, a bunch of comments from men saying, well, the reason why you're single is because of this, the reason why people don't want to go out.
Well, let me ask you something, stupid. You put the video out there asking why you were single, but now you're mad about getting comments answering the question you posed. Oh, you're definitely trashy.
I would this because of this, like every fucking reason, right? And I'm like, dude, first of all, who the fuck said that men are not trying to date me? Who the fuck said that?
You did! You said it!
Men have not asked me out, that men have not asked me to live with them, and that they will pay for everything within these 4 years that I've been single. That has happened. But does that mean that I'm gonna give them a chance to do it?
You heard that, right? You heard that, right?
Right.
She just admitted that there are men out here that are trying to be with her, that are men that are out here that ask her to move in with them, and that they will pay everything. Pay for everything. There's men that's doing all the stuff that the woman really need of the men to do, but she's turning them away.
Which is exactly what you said earlier in your video, which means she's lying the entire time. She said she's not getting where are the men at. That's what she asked. Where are the men? Where are the men? Where are the men? Wow. You stay single, ho. Stay single.
She probably views those guys as simps.
And what have we said about simps? These women don't want simps. They lie and lie and lie, saying they want these kind of men, the men to pay for everything and all that. Yeah, and as I've said in my videos, those men become simps in their eyes, which is not what they want. They don't want a simp. Well, if you don't want a simp, this is why we're walking away, ladies. This is why we're walking away. This hoe right here is the reason why we're walking away. This is the reason why y'all can't find anybody. This is the reason why we're not, as in the other videos, this is the reason why we're not asking you out. This is the reason why they're going to women overseas. This is right here. She wants the vato who's incarcerated rather than the good guys. Oh, we know. Oh, we know. But they say they want good men when they don't want good men. But then they complain about wondering where the men are. As in my other previous videos. Here you go, ladies. This right here. And as the Filipina P said, you know, as she went after the men, No, she should have gone after the late. She should. This is who you need to go after. You want to know why the men are the MGTOW going to the Philippines and treating women like dirt or trying to get that right there. You need to talk to them. You need to talk to them, and you need to talk to the other women who are good women, and y'all need to go talk to them. But because it ain't changing us, we ain't changing. We ain't gonna change. We've already made our decision. We've already made our minds up. No, you need to talk to them.
She probably doesn't have any respect for those guys.
They don't have. They do not have respect for simps. But it's funny that they complain saying they want a simp. I want a man who's going to just pay for everything and do whatever I want. That's a simp. But then they don't want... These women are crazy. Multiple personalities, as she said. This is what we don't want. See, we can date. We can date and avoid relationships. Because you know why we're avoiding the relationship part? We're avoiding this. Right there. Because the moment those multiple personalities come out and everything, we could just go, peace out, bye. But if it's a relationship, I mean, obviously we could still do that during a relationship too. We could, we ain't caught. It ain't a marriage. But, yeah. We're avoiding even dating now, for the most part, because of them.
Is she not attracted to them? I don't know. I have no idea. But the fact that there are men out here that are selecting her and she's turning them away, and then she has a nerve to be like, I don't understand why I'm single. How? What?
Yep.
It'll make far more sense if you were an individual that was not putting yourself out there. Like a lot of single people who have been trying to find someone to date and be in a relationship with,
yep.
A big part of the reason is because they're not putting themselves out there enough to be seen by someone. She's made it seem as though in the past 4 years she had close to a dozen guys that have tried to be with her, and she's just tossing them away.
Which is also causing the other guys to stop asking. Just to stop. Women like this.
Get on TikTok or social media and say, why am I single, as if no guys are talking to you.
No, because if they fuck up, then they fuck up. If there's huge red flags, then there's huge red flags. And I am not willing to accept that. Like, it's just... No.
And then we have huge red flags dealing with you. So then you answered your own question that you posed at the very beginning of why you're single.
Not who I am.
That makes sense. That's understandable. But she didn't say that as if those are the things that she saw. She didn't say that they were effing up or that there were red flags. She's just saying that there's potential for them to F up. And there could have been potential red flags.
I am not trying to do that. And men also were saying, oh, well, what do you bring to the table? The fucking table, bro. That's what...
Y'all know I've done other videos specifically about this, where MTR, who has done videos of other people he's followed who have gone out asking women this question, what do you bring to the table? I bring the table. That's not an answer. That is not an answer. What the hell does that even mean?
What the fuck I bring?
Fellas, always ask females what they bring to the table.
Yep.
Even though a lot of them may feel like, oh man, I don't want to answer that. That doesn't even sound right. I feel like you should. I feel like you should be. Just for this one reason. If they respond with the fact that they are the table, you need to run.
Yep.
That's my only reason.
Because MTR, everybody else has even asked that. What the hell does that even mean? What do you bring? What do you know? What do you bring? If you're expecting us to bring money and security and all, you have answers when you ask us. No. You don't get to just say we bring the table. No, what do you get to bring? Remember, this is equality. Remember? Equal. You want equal. Well, what do you bring? You don't get to just bring the table. No, what quality do you bring? Because there's other women out there that'll be like, I bring intelligence, I bring my own money and culture, and, you know, I'm actually going to bring my personality that will enhance yours. I mean, but I bring to the table, what does that mean? Because you're cute? Plenty of other cute women out there that don't have that freaking attitude that you got. Your multiple personality and get the hell out of here.
For asking women what they bring to the table, because if they respond with the table, the table is the answer, it's time to go. Just leave them alone. They're really not worth the headache. Promise you that. Promise you that. But even if they do answer with anything other than the table, if they do answer with some things that may not be what you're needing of them to bring to the table, that's okay, because if they're a person of growth, then you can potentially help them out in understanding what things you would need from them. And
you know, here's the thing though. I don't know how old he is, but when it deals with men over the age of 35 and especially over the age of 45, growth, you should have been growing the entire time. Why is it we got to go through growth and self revelation and everything? Why do we got to go through that? Apparently women don't have to go through growth. No. If we're all equality again, if we're all growing and learning, then I've proposed that. I've said that. If you don't know who you are by the age of 35, but especially by the age of 45, if you don't know who you are, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for you to be trying to grow. It's like, I'm 51 years old. I ain't got time for you to be growing. I got shit I want to be doing instead of waiting around for you to grow.
And what things you have to offer them. But if they say the table, get the hell out.
And, oh my God, guys, what if my soulmate is on here?
Precisely. I thought about that a little bit earlier. I'm like, what if the guy that could potentially be with her is watching right now, or if he sees this later? You're not painting a very good picture or image for him.
Exactly.
What if my soulmate's on here and over here like, okay, let me relax, okay? Let me tell y'all.
If you have to force yourself over a topic you started, and you have to force yourself like, oh my God. If you got to do that, guys, don't stay away from her. She ain't looking for a soulmate. She's looking for first and foremost a $. Stay away from her.
My real feelings, okay?
You already did.
You already did.
Don't care.
All right, bitch, I'm back. I got kind of like spooked out a little bit. I got a little nervous because I was like, maybe my future husband's on here. But let me tell you, yeah, like, guys, I'm not trying to date just anyone. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to go, like, be
Well, then why didn't you say that in your first damn video?
boyfriend and girlfriend just with anybody. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just grown. Like, I'm grown. Like,
you are not grown.
And maybe I'm just too impatient. I just want someone that is for me, like is genuinely for me. And
that's backwards. That's backwards. She's saying that she won't just date anyone, insinuating that the guys that she were talking about earlier were not guys that she would really pick as suitable partners. And then she says she's
well, if you know that those guys, the other guys you mentioned, are not guys that you would give the time of day to, then why don't you narrow it down on your video of, oh, these are the kind of guys I've already tried to date, and that way those guys could stop approaching you, and you can narrow it down to just the guys that actually fit what you want. You obviously apparently know the guys that you don't want, so why aren't you putting it on your videos that narrows it down to the guys that you do want? Because you don't know what you want. Like most women don't know what they want. She's literally been kind of putting it out there of typical woman of not knowing what she wants from the very beginning of this damn video.
Impatient. I mean, if you're going to be impatient, then wouldn't it make sense for you to have select one of those guys? Someone that is patient would be one to wait for a suitable partner, someone that you deem to be the person that you need to have in your life or want to have in your life, someone that elevates you.
I do believe that I will get that person if I continue to have this mindset. Like, I really do. I really believe so. Because I'm not settling for less. I'm not settling for just anyone.
I would love to know what she feels the guy needs to have.
Again, if she already knows what she doesn't want, why isn't she saying what she does want? Simple. Because she doesn't know what the hell she wants.
I know who I am. I know the valuable...
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know who you are. Because if you did, you wouldn't be doing the dumb shit you've been doing throughout this video. You don't know who you are.
Person that I am. I know that I worked on myself for so long, and I feel like I would be a good ass fucking wife, bro. I feel...
Yeah, I don't like the whole bro thing.
Like I would...
You see, that's so masculine. Good.
Again, you want to be somebody's wife while acting like they're bro? No. I don't mind my female friends as far as friends go. I don't mind my female friends as far as we stay friends, maybe even friends with benefits or kind of thing. But as far as a relationship goes, I'm not looking for a bra. I'm not looking for a bro in a bra. Haha, like that. No, I'm looking for a lady. I'm looking for a lady that if stuff goes down, then yeah, the bro could come out that way. Because, stuff got real. But, no, I'm looking for, feminine. Not looking for a bro.
As fucking wife. Bro. Ugh. Let me date a chick and then she'd be like, yo, I'll be a good ass fucking wife, bro.
Well, actually, why would you even get to the point of dating her? You do realize that personality would come out before dating her. That would be like when you're out on a date or the second date. But if you're dating, that personality would have already come out.
I'm like, yeah, shit, not for me, you won't. Oh, man.
Be a good ass person, you know what I mean? Like, to be with the actual person that's meant for me, And I just know that...
Here's the thing. If you are advertising like you are throughout your videos, you wouldn't act like this. You are literally advertising right now. So that means you would be putting that person that you want them to see in those current videos, but you're not. You're saying you would change after you met them. Here's the thing, as you said, my soulmate could be watching this. Well, if they're watching it now, they're literally going, well, why am I gonna meet her, get to know her, and waste my time with her? If apparently she's only gonna, and I have been in situations like this, as a matter of fact, with the fact that I don't really drink, and I certainly am not going to be with somebody who's an alcoholic. And I've had where women who I was seeing and happened to run into them at the bar, wasn't meant to be a date, I happened to go out and they happened to be there and they were trashed. And they were like, well, no, this isn't who I didn't know you were going to show up. Oh, so you're saying you wouldn't have drunk or gotten drunk and trashed if you had known I was coming. Well, actually, maybe it's actually a good thing that I showed up just randomly then. Because now I get to see who you really are. So you're only saying that you would change because I am the one that's keeping you in check. The relationship, as well as me being with you, is the only thing that's keeping you in check. Or certain women that just act freaking stupid, and it's like, well, I really wouldn't act this way. If we were actually together, I wouldn't act this way. So you're only behaving, or you're only saying that you would behave and not be ignorant and stupid and everything, as long as basically being in the relationship with me means you would control yourself. Well, no, I'm sorry. I want you to control yourself just by you. If I have to be the one controlling you, whether it's me physically doing it or just being in the relationship with me is what's keeping you behaving and acting responsibly and everything else, then I don't want to be with you. I'm wanting you to be that person just because you want to be that person. I don't want you to change just because you want to be with me. No. Because it means whenever I'm not around, you're going to be you. I want the person to be who they are and get me for me to like them and for them to like me about who we really are. As I've said in my videos, I'm not changing for anyone. I don't have to. I don't have to. It's like, as far as dates go, as she even said, I get asked out. So as far as dates go, that's not an issue. But as far as wanting to be in a relationship, then yeah, I'm sorry, I want to be me. I want them to be them, you know? And as I said, don't take my videos as far as who I really am. Then again, I'm not advertising like she is. My videos are talking specifically about, again, being down in the trenches. And when somebody is down in the trenches in talking with me or being with me, as far as like if we're in a battle, I don't need you to be the timid, you know, loving husband person when we're supposed to actually be in the trenches. Like a battle buddy kind of thing. When it's a battle buddy and shit got real, I want the battle buddy. I want that person that's in the trenches at that point. Basically, you fit where you are. You know, I don't need somebody to be super cultured when it calls to hanging out with like a lot of my veteran friends or biker friends or whatever. I don't need somebody coming off all super cultured at that time. You adjust to the situation. Now, as I said, with me, with making these videos, I'm making these videos because I'm down in the trenches the way I'm talking at that moment. But as far as being in a relationship with somebody, obviously I'm going to be the person my mother raised me to be, which is be the gentleman, be a good man. I'm not going to turn around and be all, for one, I would never want to date someone to get somebody ghetto. That's just me. That's my personal choice. I'm not going to date somebody ghetto. I don't mind being friends, family, and all that with them, but as far as dating them, no. So I'm not going to be my biker or whatever, you know, type of persona, you know, with that person. It's, what is it? Lady in the streets. Lady in the streets, but a hoe in the sheets. I know I'm getting the actual words wrong, but yeah, the reason why when people said about why I was attracted to my ex-wife, and I was like, because she was able to fit multiple places. If we were hanging out with our professor friends and our cultured friends, we were very, very 5-star. That's the way that we were. If we were hanging with our biker friends, that's the way we were. It didn't call for the cultured persona. And each one of those is who you were being fake. No. That is who I am. I could fit. I'm sorry, I'm not one way. I don't listen to one type of music. I am not one way. I'm not, I'm just country and that's all I am. No. I'm country, I'm metal. I listen to some hip hop, not a lot, because I'm not freaking ghetto. Although if I need to be street, then the street person will come out. I don't need to be my military self in a non-military environment. See what I mean? It's basically a melting pot of everything that's in there. If it calls for this, this is what you don't just stock your refrigerator with one damn thing. I would hope not. You know, if you feel like eating steak, there's steak right there. If you feel like eating bologna, there's bologna right there. You feel like a bologna person. If you feel like a Spam person, there's Spam. You're not only going to eat one damn thing. So I'm sorry, but that's the way I am. I am you also got to realize I'm multicultural. I'm black, Irish, Scottish. I mean, there's a whole bunch of shit now that the Ancestry.com has gotten more detailed with my genealogy. You know, so I'm sorry. I don't want to be one thing. I'm not just black. It's like, I'm sorry, I want to learn about everything that I am. I want to learn about where my 1% Thailand comes in. Oh, I definitely want to know where the fuck that, like, how did that get there? You know? I don't want to be one way, one person, one dimensional. I want to be the multiverse. Basically everything that I am and everything I can be. So, I'm seriously, if she's looking for a particular thing, she needs to already be putting that out there right now. Not to say about being fake. No. But she's saying she could be a multifaceted person while not showing any other side of herself. See what I mean? She's only showing the one side, the basically ghetto chick. That's all she's showing. Even when she's going USA and trying to calm down, even her calm down version is still ghetto chick. You know, it's like, what the hell? Anyway, I'm going to stop this video here. I mean, it only has, a couple of minutes left in it, you know, in the video. There's really nothing left that needs to be said. She's just, guys, stay away from her. Stay away from her. She's, let her change. If she's going to change, she needs to change for herself, and she needs to genuinely change. But I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. I will talk at y'all later. I may do another video that hopefully tries to clear one out of my actual folder. We'll talk.